We are sitting. संस्कृति ये होती है कि वो भी जूते उतारे और आप भी. संस्कृति ये नहीं होती कि वो जूते उतारे आप नहीं. ये पता नहीं कौन सी संस्कृति है आपकी. Anyway, let me finish.
Very, very ridiculous argument against the Honorable Home Minister.
It's not.
And it has touched the religious sensibilities. You have touched the religious sensibilities of all our people.
You will decide. You will decide.
हमारी धार्मिक परंपराओं पे ऐसी टिप्पणियां कर सकते हैं क्या?
Mr. Goyal, sit down. Sit down, Mr. Goyal, sit down.
Speaker sir.
ये भारत के धर्म के ऊपर अटैक कर रहे हैं, भारत की धार्मिक परंपराओं पे अटैक कर रहे हैं, और ये हम सबकी धार्मिक परंपराओं के ऊपर आघात है. हमारे घर में भी यही है परिस्थिति.
Speaker sir, it reflects a mentality. It reflects a sense that I am bigger than you. You are nobody, I am everybody. That is why I will wear my shoes and you will not. Anyway, going back to the main point. Now, and the final most important point. My understanding is that the RSS and the BJP is playing with the foundations of our country. And they are weakening the foundations of our country. They are weakening the links between our people. They are weakening the links between our languages. Now, they have further weakened the country. They have further weakened the country by ensuring that not a single Indian youngster can get a job. So today, unlike a decade ago, 15 years ago, India is weak. Ask yourselves, why you were not able to get a guest on Republic Day. Ask yourself that question. Don't look surprised. Ask yourself that question. What is happening is that India today is completely isolated. We are completely isolated and surrounded. We are surrounded in Sri Lanka, Nepal, Burma, Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, everywhere we are surrounded. And our opponents understand our position. Please let me speak, because I'm saying something very serious. Right? I'm saying something very serious. Let me say, we have been weakened. The conversation between our people is not taking place. Our institutions are under attack, and we are completely surrounded. The Chinese have a very clear vision of what they want to do. They are very, very clear about what they want to do. And 1 second, please. The single biggest, you can ask anybody who understands, the single biggest strategic goal of India's foreign policy has been to keep Pakistan and China separate. This is fundamental for India. And what you have done is you have brought them together. Today, do not be under any illusion. Do not underestimate the force that is standing in front of you. Do not underestimate the power that stands in front of us. Do not underestimate it. You have brought Pakistan and China together, and this is the single biggest crime that you could commit against the people of India. China has a clear vision, and I can clearly see, without any confusion in my mind, that China has a plan. China has a plan. I can see without any doubt that the Chinese, please, we are all nationalists, so let us discuss properly. I can see that China has a clear-cut plan. The foundations of their plan have been put in place in Doklam and in Ladakh. Do not underestimate what we are facing. This is a very, very serious threat to the Indian nation. This is a very, very serious threat to the Indian nation. We have made huge strategic mistakes in Jammu and Kashmir. We have made huge strategic mistakes in our foreign policy. And if we do not correct those mistakes, what are the mistakes? I have just told you. You have brought China and Pakistan together. You have brought China and Pakistan together. You have taken the concept of two different fronts and converted it into one unified front. And by the way, in case you haven't realized it, in case you haven't understood what's going on, it is very clear that the Chinese and the Pakistanis are planning. Look at the weapons that they are buying. Look at their activity. Look at the way they are talking. Look at who they are speaking to. I am clearly stating in the House of Parliament that we have made a massive blunder, and we need to make sure, absolutely sure, that we can defend ourselves against the Chinese. Please remember what I am saying, because the Chinese will act. Remember what I am saying, and remember that you will be responsible for anything that happens. That is why it is important that as a nation we start this conversation. It is important as a nation that you listen to what we say, because we have experience, we have understanding. You might not think so, but we have people on this side who understand these things, have great understanding. Use us. Use us. I can see that some of you are understanding what I'm saying. I'm happy. I'm happy. I can see. So these are the 3 points I wanted to make today. The nation is now at risk. The nation is at risk. The nation is at risk from outside. From inside. The nation is at risk from inside. And that is a very dangerous place for a nation to be. And I don't like it. I'm very uncomfortable with my nation, with my beloved country standing where it is standing. Completely isolated on the outside, fighting on the inside, institutions captured, states not able to speak to each other. This worries me. It frightens me for my country. And so that is why I thought it was important that I speak today. I know that many of you will just rubbish what I'm saying. I understand it. That's what you've been told to do. And I'm happy to let you do it. But remember what I said. You are putting this nation, this wonderful nation and its people at huge risk. Stop. Thank you.
कमलेश पासवान जी, आपको मौका है। कमलेश पासवान, प्लीज प्लीज आप बैठिए। आप क्यों हो गए? बैठिए कमलेश पासवान जी।
राहुल भाई अपने भाषण में मेरा नाम लिए और दलित कहकर मुझे कहा कि आई एम इन अ रॉन्ग पार्टी, यू आर इन अ रॉन्ग पार्टी। अध्यक्ष जी, मैं इनको बताना चाहता हूं कि आपकी नीति क्या रही है, आपके दादी की, आपके पिताजी की, कांग्रेस की जो नीति रही है, आज तक हमारे समाज को फूट डालो राज करो। और उसी के नाते जब पूरे देश की जनता इस चीज को समझ गई है, तो यही हाल अध्यक्ष जी, इसीलिए यही हाल हो गया है कि मेरे जैसे एक छोटे से सांसद, कहां बांसगांव, कहां राहुल गांधी और कमलेश पासवान के बाद बोलने का इनको मौका मिला। और ये कोई कर सकता है, और हम सब लोगों का सौभाग्यशाली अध्यक्ष जी कि जिस पार्टी में हूं मुझे मेरी पार्टी ने मुझे 3 बार सांसद बनाने का, इस उम्र में बनने का अवसर दिया, टिकट दिया। इससे ज्यादा मुझे और क्या चाहिए? ये मेरे आउटलाइंस को करेंगे, मेरी खुद एक पहचान है। 3 बार सांसद रहा हूँ, 2 बार विधायक रहा हूँ। मेरे स्वर्गीय पिताजी ने कहा कि मेरे पिताजी मारे गए, मेरे भी पिताजी अध्यक्ष जी मारे गए, मेरे भी पिताजी जो है रैली में मारे गए। तो मैं भी जानता हूं दर्द को, इस देश को और इस क्षेत्र के सभी चीजों को जानता हूं। तो जब कभी किसी के बारे में पॉइंट करें तो अपने मैं ये नहीं कहूंगा असंसदीय भाषा हो जाएगी। हैसियत कमलेश पासवान को इनके बस के नहीं है कि अपने पार्टी में लाकर मुझे खुश कर सके। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष जी।
टी.आर. बालू जी।
वो एक दिन अपना दर्द बता रहे थे।
Honorable Speaker, sir, I want to profoundly thank you for giving me this opportunity.
बालू साहब, आप भाषण बोल रहे हैं, सब कांग्रेस के लोग जा रहे हैं।
No, sir, they are with me only. We are all one, sir. We are all one only. And on behalf of my leader,
आपका बायकाट कर रहे हैं
Dr. Talabadi M.K. Stalin and the party, I would like to thank profoundly to speak on the Thanksgiving motion. The Honorable President of India on 31st January 21 in the floor of the Central Hall in the both houses of Parliament, and I once again thank you for giving me this opportunity. This subtle, there is no, it is a normal day. There is no so noise or any such thing. I need not raise my voice, sir. Sir. Sir, incidentally tomorrow. Is it not? Sir, incidentally tomorrow is the death anniversary of the great Dr. C.N. Annadurai. We fondly call him as Anna. It is the 54th anniversary of Dr. Anna, wherein my leader, Dr. Talabadi M.K. Stalin, will be paying the floral tributes from the memorial tomorrow morning. Sir, I could only quote his speech in Rajya Sabha when he was a member of the Rajya Sabha. I quote, I belong to Dravidian stock and I am proud to call myself as a Dravidian. That does not mean that I am against a Gujarati or a Maharashtrian or a Bengali. I said Dravidian because Dravidian has got something different, something distinct, something concrete to offer to the nation at the large. See, the legacy of Dr. Anna, the C.N. Annadurai, would not be forgotten forever, sir. The legacy is for the country, for the union of state, for the state itself, sir. Sir, when PM entered the Lok Sabha, after the election on 2014, with tall promises, he said in the election meeting, he said, 15 lakhs will be provided for each and every countryman. Each and every countryman, 15 lakhs. That was the promises made by the Honorable Prime Minister during the election. But after entering into the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, he has not made it good. The 15 lakhs is yet to come even today. But I have not forgotten that things. I have not forgotten. Nobody will forget it. And at the same time, he has also mentioned in his election manifesto, he said, 2 crores jobs will be provided for the young entrepreneurs, 2 crores jobs for every year. See, the 7.5 years is over. More than 15 crores jobs would have been brigaded by the Honorable Prime Minister. But I cannot forget that issue, sir. Even I cannot forget the thing he has promised in the floor of the House and outside the Parliament. He has said, Indian farmers will be provided MSP shortly. Farmers, lakhs and lakhs of farmers who are agitating at the outskirts of Delhi, please go to your home, go to your state, see, go and live with your family. I am here to look after you. He said, promise. That promise has been fulfilled. We expected all these things in the President Dundas. Beyond this, sir, I could only say, because of opposition disunity, I am sorry, including me only, because of opposition disunity, the people who got the mandate of 37.36% of vote are sitting in the ruling party, whereas 63% is sitting in the opposition, sir. It is very sad. It is a deflection and distortion of the in democracy, sir. Speaker, sir, I come to the point now. Speaker is very much looking at me, and see, I can only draw the attention of this House. Para 34 of this President address. In para 34, the President has quoted, local languages are all also being promoted through national education policy. Emphasis is being laid on conducting important entrance examination for undergraduate courses in Indian languages as well, unquote. This is the points pronounced by the President of India in the floor of Central Hall, sir. What has happened, sir? What has happened? This is not new to India. So even in IAS examination, even today, the people are writing in their own languages. But as if it is a new to the House or new to the parliamentarians, he said, President has said, he is going to bring the languages in the competitive examination. That is not proper. It has been involved for many years. So even in the railways and this postal examination, 2 to 3 years back, what has happened? It was denied. The same government which is now coming forward through the election, this President's speech, that he will, they are going to bring the languages once again. They said, they denied the opportunity of conducting examination in the local languages, in postal and as well as railway. But finally, only the administrative ministers interfered, and they have done it. They brought back the languages once again, sir. But DMK, because of the DMK agitated in both the houses of the parliament, inside the parliament, outside the parliament, this has happened. They have given the opportunity rights, the competitive examination in their languages, sir. Again, sir, competitive examination is held in NEET. You know, it is a menace. It is a menace to Tamil students, sir. Sir, more than 30 people, 30 students, young students have sacrificed their life. They have committed suicide. They have committed suicide in Tamil Nadu because they lost their ranks while after writing the NEET examination, sir. So what is the problem, sir? What exactly the problem? Nobody knows what has happened. So what is happening in Tamil Nadu? See, actually, the entrance examination, NEET entrance examination, the questions of NEET examination are all in CBSE syllabus. Whereas our Tamil students who have studied studied up to +2, they used to write the examination, +2 examination in state board examination. What has happened? There is a vast difference between CBSE syllabus and state board examination. See, actually, the person who are Tamil students who are entering into the NEET examination, they miserably fail, they lose their ranks. Finally, they commit suicide. More than 30 students, young students, have committed suicide in Tamil Nadu. This matter was taken into consideration when my leader, Dr. Stalin, came to power, and he has established one committee, the judiciary committee, under the head of Mr. A.K. Rajan, the Justice A.K. Rajan. He has received more than 80,000 affidavits. The justice has received more than 80,000 affidavits, wherein they said, categorically said, we don't want our students cannot be subjected to the NEET examination. So categorically all the 80,000 affidavits have been made. Under that affidavit, A.K. Rajan has decided, no, we have to abolish the NEET examination forthwith. That is what they have advised the government, and the government came forward along with the opposition leaders, my leader, Stalin, met the opposition leaders. They categorically said, okay, we will frame a resolution to that effect. And Tamil Nadu Assembly has brought a resolution first time in the history of Tamil Nadu legislature. They have brought one resolution to abolish NEET examination. And they have brought a bill also. That bill was approved, legislated on 13/9/2021. On 18th, it has been sent to governor. So as it can be sent to President of India for assent. What has happened, sir? For the past 5 months, the governor is sitting over the bill. How can he sit over the bill, sir? As per Article 201, this matter should have been referred to the President of India for his assent. As per Article 254, President has to decide and send it to the state for after assent. But this is not happening, sir. That is why what has happened, initially my leader, he has sent the General Secretary of the Tamil Nadu by DMK party, who happened to be the Water Resources Minister. Water Resources Minister met the governor in person, requested him, pleaded, nothing happened. Afterwards, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thalapathy Mukka Stalin himself went there to meet the governor. What he has said? Nothing. He has waited for 1 month. After 1 month, he has requested the members of parliament belonging to all the parties, irrespective of X or Y, all the parties went with the petition to the President of India to meet the President of India, and President of India was not well. That is why we have handed over the petition to the governor, the President's office. Afterwards, we met the Honorable Home Minister of India. Home Minister met us more than 20 minutes. He heard properly. He said, okay, we will call the Charity Ministry as well as Health Ministry. We will take a proper decision quickly, he said. Nothing has happened. So far, nothing has happened. That is why that has irritated us, the DMK members, especially me. I have to speak on, I have to intervene the President of India, for which I feel sorry. It never happened. In DMK stood up, and on behalf of the DMK, not only DMK, the students who have been affected, who have sacrificed for the cause of the 30 people who have sacrificed, I have stood up and requested the President of India kindly to intervene. The President has been asked to intervene in this matter to order the Governor of Tamil Nadu to send the same thing, send the bill to his own address. It is very strange, sir. There is no other way for me. Sir, till now, till date, nothing has happened on the NEET examination, sir. The NEET is still pending. And moreover, in spite of all my friends, in spite of all the friends going and meeting, nothing has happened. The government is keeping lukewarm position, sir. The A.K. Rajan committee, what was his terms of reference? Whether need-basis administration is an equitable process, the first thing. The second thing, whether the socially and economically backward students are affected. On these two grounds, he has asked everyone to file affidavit. On 80,000 persons affidavits, he has taken a decision. The man who has covered the judiciary, he has advised Dr. Thalapathy